Hello, my name is Katie Sue Christianson, and I'm your host for Girls Got Game. On this week's episode, we will chat about Naomi Osaka in the U.S. Open, the new Women's Professional Baseball League, and the engagement of the century. I bet you can guess who that is about. Stay tuned because Girls Got Game starts right now. And welcome back. I'm here as always with my beautiful co-host Mia Flores. How are you doing, Mia?
I'm so good. How are you?
I'm fabulous. Had a great weekend. It was Parents' Weekend, super fun here at UCF, so we all enjoyed our time. And with me for our first segment, we have new guests here, Jared Taggs and Bella Kawala. How are you guys?
I'm doing so good. Very happy.
Yeah, first time being on camera, and I'm very excited.
Yay! It's so exciting when you're coming on the show for the first time,
Yep.
and I'm very thankful that you're here to talk about Naomi. So let's get right into it. If you have been living under a rock for the past 5 years, you don't know who Naomi is. She is a 4-time Grand Slam champion and former #1 baseball, that's next segment, tennis player in the world. So, and the first Asian American woman to do so. So, she is reigning 2023 U.S. Open champion and one of the brightest young stars in tennis. At just 21, she already had a Grand Slam winner and a role model for many. So it's very exciting, and I'm really excited to talk about her today. I wanted to highlight what happened in her match recently on September 1st with Coco Gauff. She dominated. That's what happened. I don't know. Coco is an incredible player. I've always thought that she's been a great player. But for some reason, she just was not able to serve on September 1st. And it really did her dirty. The first 2 sets, she was dominating, like Osaka was dominating very easily just because she wasn't even able to serve and she wasn't staying in. And she was making smart plays. You know, it's hard to get running around that court, and Osaka was just incredible in that way. So this is important because this was the first time she's been back since her maternity leave. And she's been very open about mental health with her maternity leave and how that was affecting her and everything. And, you know, if you play sport and this is all you do and this is all you know, that is something that is going to hurt you. Being away from the sport also, it's going to hurt you. So we're going to talk about her maternity leave and her mental health in a second. But Osaka shared that just 2 months after giving birth, she was in the stands watching Gauff play. Now she's back on her favorite court and winning. Like, to her, this is what she wanted, and she's getting it finally. So I wanted to hear you talk about her mental health, and she's very open about it, and I think that's what a lot of people, especially women in sports, they have a lot of mental health issues, the way that coaches work with them, and, you know, you're not always having time for yourself. Luckily, she wants to kind of highlight how you are able to do that. So Mia, take over a little bit.
And honestly, I think that's incredibly important, no matter what sport or like man, woman, whatever sport. I think taking care of yourself, because like, what are you going to play with? If you're already focused on what's up here, you can't really focus on what you're putting out into your sport. So I think a huge athlete like Naomi being so open with her mental health is incredibly important, because it shows every other athlete that's watching her, looking up to her, is showing them that they need to take care of themselves too. Yeah. Because coming from an athlete, it's really hard to excel when you don't take care of yourself.
Absolutely.
Physically and mentally.
Absolutely.
I just think she's being an incredible role model by being so out about how she cares for her mental health.
And this is what she wants her daughter to see. Like, this is exactly what she wants her daughter to see. So
and
I'm
postpartum
excited.
is
hard. It's hard, and it affects a lot of women, and so we need to talk about it more. So on a happier note, let's talk about Bella wanted to talk about before we get into Amanda, which we will talk about soon. I wanted to hear Bella talk about the Labubu's for me.
Oh my gosh, what I love about Naomi is how she was serving. She was serving on the court with her outfits and her matching Labubus.
Yes.
I loved the Labili Boo. It was her Labubu that was based off of Billie King. who's a great female tennis player, and the labubu was like encrusted in black and had the iconic red glasses.
Yes.
Yep.
That Billie King sports.
I love it.
And then she also had an Arthur Flash. That was a very stylish labubu too, named after Arthur Ashe. So I love that. My favorite though was the La Billie Bling labubu, because it was like she was like
so
it was so
awesome.
cute though, because she was matching in the all red outfit. with
Yes.
it.
Yes.
So,
She ate.
I mean, like, she
literally
can't
left
serve
no
without the
crumbs.
labubu serving.
yeah,
Naturally.
And it was like all crystals. It was like encrusted from like a New York City artist made it. So
Okay.
What is
I
a
loved
labubu?
that.
Oh. So Jared
that's
has been
awesome.
also living under a rock.
Yeah,
So labubu, I taught kids with this. That's the only reason I know. It's like a new thing that people are buying they're kind of expensive. Oh, here we go.
Okay.
I don't know if
I don't know if you guys can see
But
that.
they're quite expensive.
Here, I'll zoom in.
But
They're really
they have
not.
like special new characters and stuff like
They're
that. And
$20 retail.
Okay.
And
Okay.
the
People are
visuals
putting them
are
on
Yeah,
their
the price
hands.
varies.
They're doing a bunch of things. But yes, I now.
Sorry.
Yep, that's it.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so that's taking over the world right now and taking over Naomi too.
Yeah.
So she's highlighting them too. All right, Jared, you haven't talked much. I really know that you wanted to talk about Amanda, and I know, Bella, you wanted to chip in on Amanda as well. Can you please talk about losing to Amanda? That was rough.
Yeah, it was rough because she had Naomi had a lot of momentum. You know, going back to what Mia said, she was going through the not mental illness, but mental health part of, am I good enough, or am I enjoying the sport? And for her to come back and to, she won the first set. So I was automatically thinking, oh, she has this in the bag, just because there's so much momentum. And then, she crumbled, to be honest. And Amanda was playing very good. She had a strong forehand, and actually a stat that I wanted to pull up. This is Osaka's first major semifinal loss. So beyond grand final, she's never lost before. So this is her first loss.
The big one.
Yeah, on the big one. Yeah.
It is a big one. It happens. I mean, you can't always be there. You can't always be on. Tennis is an interesting sport. When we were off camera talking about it, it's an interesting sport. Even if your momentum's good, it doesn't always. I feel like other sports, if your momentum's good, it normally stays up. But I've seen in tennis that it doesn't always stay up.
Yeah, you could have to bring back the momentum. She had so much going for her to come back and stuff, and then for her to lose, that's a hard one to take for sure.
But I'm sure Naomi will continue to dominate in her sport.
She should.
And coming back after her time away, this is impressive, and she's very impressive. So I know all of us here at Hitting the Field are excited to see what she's up to, and we'll definitely talk about her at a later date. But that is all that we can do right now about Naomi, but stay tuned because next we'll talk about the Women's Professional Baseball League.
Hi, sorry to interrupt your show, but I want to give you a little rundown of everything we do here at the Hitting the Field Network. My name's Nick Cohen, and I'm the host of Hitting the Field, our flagship show heading into season 21. Live streaming every Monday at 2 p.m. Eastern, we talk about anything and everything sports. Tuesdays, we have season 3 of Girls Got Game. Hosts Katie Sue Christianson and Mia Flores discuss all the biggest topics in women's sports. On Wednesdays, make sure to tune into season 7 of The Combine, hosted once again by Ty Patton. This podcast dives deep into every detail about the NFL season. Next on Thursdays, we live stream season 11 of HTF Bets, brought to you by Andrew Gregg, Diego Ortiz, and Ben Huber. Any sports betting questions? I'll let the pros answer those on Thursday. Then TGIF, because we have new episodes of season 9 of Nighttime, hosted again by Matthew Bracker and Kathleen Moore. Nighttime keeps you up to date on all UCF and collegiate sports. Penultimately, Edgar Rodriguez and Patrick De Leon are back for season 2 of HTFC. Soccer is a year-round sport, so make sure not to miss HTFC. Lastly, end your week on Sundays with our vlog squad, asking the hard-hitting questions and letting you behind the scenes of our studio days. Make sure to follow us on our social medias like Instagram and TikTok to stay updated on all HTFN news. Remember to subscribe to the Hitting the Field Network on YouTube, leave a like and comment, and with that, I think we're ready for your next segment. I've been Nick Cohen, and enjoy the rest of your show.
And welcome back to Girls Got Game to talk about a segment I'm so excited about, the new Women's Professional Baseball League. This is so awesome. As someone who has been playing sports, has been playing softball for 10, 11 years, and never was always told baseball's for boys, softball's for girls. This was so exciting for me, and it just healed a little bit of my inner child. And of course, I have Mia as always, but also we are here with Matt Turner, whose debut it is on Girls Got Game. Thank you for being here, Matt.
Thank you so much for having me.
And as always, our returning guest,
every time.
Augie Aronson.
I can't escape Girls Got Game. I don't want to, but I can't.
Yes, yes. I'm very excited for Augie to be here today because you tell them.
So, the reason why I signed up to be a part of this show is because once I heard we're talking about Women's Professional Baseball League is my family has a deep connection with women in baseball. My great-grandmother, everybody's seen the movie The League of Your Own, she played in that league. She was involved with that league somehow. The stories, I'm not really sure. I never met her, unfortunately. But from what I heard, she sounds like a crazy woman, and I really wish I would have got to have seen her play. And she lost an eye playing baseball.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Crazy.
But yeah, and then also my mom played baseball until she was like 13. She taught me how to play baseball.
Yeah.
She played softball here at UCF as long as volleyball. And yeah, no, I mean,
So this
she
is
was
near
always
and
my
dear.
coach. So women's in baseball means a lot to me. And you should have played baseball. I had girls on my team until I was like 15.
I know. I wish I did. I let the other people external thoughts and words get to me, but if it ever happened, if I had the opportunity again, I would definitely play baseball. And
There's your opportunity.
yes,
Hey,
yes.
club
There's your
tryouts.
chance.
Club tryouts are the day the
Yes,
show
we
comes
do
out.
have
So
that.
come out to club baseball.
Perfect. I'll come out to club baseball. You'll see me there. But yes, the
Period.
WPBL was founded to fill a massive gap in professional opportunities for women in baseball. There's not been many. So I wanted to talk about Justine Siegel, who is the co-founder of this league and also was the first woman to be a coach for Major League Baseball. Incredible. She was disappointed in the involvement of women and kind of women being pushed out of America's favorite pastime. And it felt not in correlation with each other. So they wanted to create a pathway for professionalism for women to love baseball, build culture of women in baseball, and inspire younger generations to pursue this sport finally. It's an incredible sport. Love it. Love softball, but they're different. They've always been different to me. So, and I think with how, women's basketball has been turning out, not everybody wanted that and not everyone cheered for that, but look at it now, making so much money. I think that they only have 6 teams right now. Their team will start in spring 2026. Normally in the Northeast, it'll be around there, but it's coming up, and with the success of the NWSL and the WNBA, I think that there's going to be amazing things for these girls, and they just tried out. I wanted to talk about a couple of. It is going to be a short 4-week season, 2-week playoff, and then 1 All-Star game, which is exciting. They're hoping to broadcast on national TV. They still don't know yet. They still don't know.
If you need a commentator, Miss Siegel, I'm right here. I have a deep history in baseball. That's why I dress so professionally. If you need somebody to call your games, I'll be there.
He's ready. I wanted to talk about Minnow Davis, who was the first girl to pitch shutout in Little League World Series, which was super cool. She tried out. We're going to be seeing more of her. We're going to be seeing more of Alex Hugo, a 2-time USA Baseball Sportswoman of the Year. And there's a bunch of people that we are looking forward to seeing, and so many people from all over the place came, and they came to try out for this team. So it's great to see it. Augie, I know you and Matt are probably itching in your seats right now to talk about this. So go on. And
You can start us off, Matt.
I actually as I was doing research, I found a 48-year-old who actually flew all the way from San Jose. She was a former San Jose State softball player, and she stated that until my body says I can't do this anymore, I'm going to keep playing.
Yes.
I thought that was absolutely beautiful because this is truly like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I know so many girls grow up dreaming of being on that stage and reaching that point, and as a 48-year-old, she's taking that shot, so I think it's pretty amazing.
I love it. I love to hear it. That's insane. That's a story of its own. all these women are coming from such different walks of life to all compete for something like this. Augie, please go on and talk about.
Yeah, I want to talk
highlight.
about a woman named Olivia Picardo. I think she's going to be a senior at Brown University. Fun fact about her, she's the first woman to ever play collegiate baseball. She's going on her 4th year, at Brown. She's awesome. She played a lot in the college summer league. She's more of like a utility player, and I think she pitches a little bit too. But yeah, I have some friends that play in the Brown team too, so that's kind of funny,
cool.
the connection.
Yeah.
But yeah, so she plays at Brown, and she's the first woman ever to play in NCAA men's sport.
Yeah, I only
for
think
baseball.
so she is the first. I think there's only 9 women everywhere that have played like in a baseball on a baseball team in college, which is insane.
Or maybe it was the first at a Division I level then.
Yes, absolutely. So super cool. Mia, please highlight what you wanted to talk about.
I actually also wanted to talk about Monet Davis, but
Monet Davis was
I just talked a little bit about her.
She was everywhere back then.
Yeah.
she was
Everywhere.
Dude, she's
a beast.
In 2014, she was like the toughest 11-year-old I've ever seen. She was the first girl to pitch a shutout in Little League World Series history. Struck out 8 batters, only had 2 hits. And first of all, just tough. I saw signs in the little highlights with "Give me the Monet." That was awesome. And she's coming back. She's looking for that spot. And you know what? She's probably getting that spot.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be so honest.
Yeah. So I'm excited for this new league. I will definitely be watching. I will definitely, and I do think that this is going to grow quite quickly. I believe it's going to expand really fast, and just like how it did with women's basketball, it expanded. Like it started small. We're already expanding. I think the same thing is going to happen with baseball, and I think it's going to make good money. So unfortunately, that's all we have for right now, but you will be hearing more about women's professional baseball here on Girls Got Game, because that's what I want to be talking about. But yes, stay tuned because we have more after this about this engagement.
Never got me anything for my birthday.
I don't even know what that is. I thought birthdays were every 100 years like the Kids' Choice Awards.
What?
Finally, he's here, man. He's always late.
Who? Marcus?
You good? I'd give them one of these, one of these.
Behind every on-screen moment is a whole team of engineers and technologists.
And you can be a part of such a team through SMPTE at UCF. You'll join a team of students just like you who are ready to innovate the future of TV and film.
With SMPTE at UCF, you'll be able to connect with local industry pros, learn about new technology in the industry, as well as get backstage experience that really matters. Join SMPTE for a backstage pass to all of this.
We meet every last Monday of the month for our general body meetings. There we discuss how new technology is being used to create new media, and we get to highlight local professionals and their specialties.
On top of that, we have some site visits planned, so tune into our social media to be notified of when those will happen.
So if you're ready to pull back the curtain and find out what really happens behind the scenes, join SMPTE at UCF.
Hello and welcome back. We are talking about Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift, if you didn't guess it, by their engagement. Yay for them, yay for them. We have Mia, of course, and then we also have Bella coming back, Matt back, and Delyla here. Hi, Delyla, how are you doing?
Good, how are you?
Amazing, amazing, thanks for asking. So yes, I think this broke the internet. They posted so it happened August 26th, and there was an Instagram post, and it was beautiful. It was beautiful. I'll give them that. It was captioned, "Your English teacher and your gym teacher are getting married," and it broke records with over 30 million likes in 24 hours. Crazy. I think the Swifties are crazy, and that's okay. That's okay. I'm glad that everyone's happy for them. I'm happy for them. People are saying this is going to be America's royal wedding. It's a love story, baby. Just say yes. People are breaking the internet. We have Krispy Kreme offering them donuts for their wedding. We have the stadiums asking to host their wedding there. Yes. I wanted to highlight, yes, they've been together for a while now. But I wanted to talk about Taylor Swift's impact on the NFL because she's had a big impact. And if you don't think so, you're being gullible. Like, she's killing it. Since she's dated Kelce, she's attended over a dozen Chiefs games, including 2 Super Bowls. Her presence has nearly generated $1 billion in brand value and the Chiefs. And the Kelce's jersey spiked 400% since they started dating, which makes a lot of sense. You also have a lot more women that started watching the Chiefs, and this was huge for marketing. At the end of the day, like, this helped the NFL and the Chiefs a lot, you know? But yeah, her influence is dominating, and I think it's a good thing. Get the word out more for the people. Chiefs, Taylor Swift's here. She's not going anywhere. But yeah, Mia, what did you like to highlight before we talk about to our lovely guest?
I don't really care.
She's a hater.
I'm gonna be so honest.
hater.
Like, congrats.
How can you hate a billionaire, though?
How can I hate a billionaire? Congrats. Obviously, it was gorgeous. I'll give her that. And the caption made me laugh. I'll give her that.
Yes. But yeah,
I like Speak Now. Don't play.
Yes. Let's talk.
I want to know, is Blake Lively invited though? Because with the whole the lawsuit thing, and didn't she unfollow her?
Yeah. So probably not.
That's what I'm saying, but they were like really close friends, so I want to know if she's invited.
We'll see.
You think Ryan Reynolds is invited and Blake Lively is not?
They named her children after Taylor Swift's song.
You know what? I bet you.
That's crazy.
I bet you Ryan Reynolds is invited, but Blake Lively isn't.
Ooh, she's no longer.
That would be so
That'd
dirty.
be hilarious.
That'd be so dirty. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. I can't wait to see
I need a guest list.
That guest list. When it comes out, I'm sure that'll also break the internet. But let's start with Bella and what you wanted to highlight with Swift. Are you Swiftie?
No, but I'm excited for the wedding actually because I love big weddings, and I'm wondering if it's gonna be at her Rhode Island place.
Okay.
And I know it's been a highlight in the NFL. I know a bunch of Swifties are actually dominating Taylor Tart's Instagram because he slapped Travi Friday night. Yeah. So they're calling him Snake and why do you gotta be so mean?
They'll go for the throat if
Literally.
you hurt them and
It's
her
so
husband.
crazy.
Oh my god.
Yeah, don't go after they were saying don't go after Mr. Swift. So I thought that was kind of funny. It's crazy.
It's cute. It's fun to keep up on if you're interested in Taylor Swift and you like her. It is a group.
They're loyal.
They're I don't really know how to explain it. It's a little crazy. Yeah. But if that's what you want to be a part of, girl, go do it. It's fine. Delyla, what did you want to highlight, babe?
First, I want to highlight my sweatshirt because I feel like it's perfect for this event. What other better collaboration other than a Taylor's version NFL sweatshirt?
Gorgeous.
But I just wanted to highlight how cute it was because right before she got engaged, they were filming a new episode of the New Heights podcast, Travis and Jason's podcast, and she referred to him as her boyfriend. And you can see Jason and Travis's face during it. They kind of smiled and giggled a little bit. And then in her engagement pictures, you can see the indent in her hair of the headset. And so little did she know she was talking the entire time, and little did she know right after she was gonna get engaged.
Of course, the Swifties are able to investigate and figure
Yeah.
that out. They'll find everything out. That is super cute, though. I do like that podcast. My sister loves that podcast, so we'll watch it. We'll listen to it. They're funny. The Kelces are funny. They're cool people. So that is so funny that they realized that, and it was right after. It was just so cute.
Yeah.
It's just so cute. All right, and now, Matt, what is your stance on this matter?
So I actually have an interesting stance. A few years ago when they first started dating, I originally did a segment about them and about how it was affecting the NFL and what this relationship would garner. And at the end, I hinted that they were going to get married and that their future kids were going to become superstars in the sports world and in the music world. So I'm already halfway there. I'm praying for the second half of that prediction to come true because what else do we need other than new players and new artists.
They have incredible genes to breed stars. So that's what we're looking forward
going to school with like Rebecca Swift Kelce. Oh. God.
It would be really cool. But yes, unfortunately, that is all that we get to talk about. But so glad we got to talk about T Swift and Mr. Kelce, Mr. Swift.
Yeah.
But that's all we have for today. But stay tuned because next week there will be more. Thanks for watching.